Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies Top 5. Now today guys, we have a video request from Skullmaster935 who said, Top 5 most RNG things in zombies maps ever. Not speedruns, just things that seem really tedious at times when you play normally. So if you don't know what the RNG things are, basically RNG stands for random number generator. These are things that are kind of out of your control and it's only based on a random number generator. So this is all has to do with like probabilities and things when you're playing in zombies, and it's how, you know, Treyarch will code a map to be randomized. So those are things that you cannot affect. So that's what we're going to be counting down today, guys. I picked 5 things that I think are the most tedious when playing Call of Duty Zombies, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Now if you guys want to suggest any topic, you can comment it down below, or you can tweet me at GregFPS. Also, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Big shout out to all these guys who subscribed in the last video that I posted yesterday, all about Leroy. If you guys end up subscribing, let me know down in the comment section so I can feature you guys in the next video. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the top 5 most RNG things in Call of Duty Zombies ever. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the dragons on Garad Krovi. Now for part of the Easter egg on Garad Krovi, you're going to need the Gauntlet of Siegfried, and this requires you to get an egg from the hatchery and place it down somewhere on the map where a dragon is going to blow fire. Now this kind of is the most annoying step when you're doing the Easter egg on Garad Krovi, because it's going to be completely RNG based. You don't know really when the dragon is going to blow fire. Now there are a few ways or methods that people have found on ways to specifically get a dragon to blow somewhere, but still for the general zombies community it's kind of unknown, and the dragon kind of has a mind of its own. So I figured that dragons definitely deserve to be in this list because they are kind of randomized and you don't actually know specifically when a dragon is going to blow on a certain area and blow fire on the egg, and then you have to let it cool down and all that sort of thing. And that's only to acquire the Gauntlet of Siegfried, which is then used for a couple more steps of the Easter egg. So if you get lucky at the beginning of the Easter egg and get the dragon to blow fire on the egg, then you're going to have a much easier time doing the Easter egg because you'll be able to get everything done fast. Once the dragon blows on the egg, the rest of the Easter egg is not RNG based at all, but it's just those little things that can add on time and take you a little bit longer to do the Easter egg. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the plants on Zetsubo no Shima, or the map I like to call Plant Simulator. Now there are seeds on the map and you need to plant them and water them with one of 3 colors. There's blue water, green water, and purple water, and they're all element 115 water. Now different variations of or combinations of the colors is going to give you different things. Now for the AAA Bullet, which is required for the Easter egg to shoot down the plane and get a cog, you need to plant a plant or a seed, and you need to water with blue water and shoot it with the KT4 3 rounds in a row. Now yesterday or the day before, I was playing Zetsubo a lot with some friends, and we planted 4 seeds and watered it with blue water and shot it with the KT4 every single round, and we ended up only getting power-ups and guns from opening up the plants after 3 rounds. Now this is very frustrating because you have to rely on RNG to give you the AA Bullet. It's also the same with the fruit plant. With the fruit plant, you have to water 3 different colors 3 rounds in a row on one of the seeds. Now you can either do blue, green, purple, or purple, blue, green. It doesn't really matter the combination, but you're gotta hope that you're gonna get a fruit plant out of this. And it's so randomized and so frustrating, and it's literally one of the most annoying and tedious steps when you play Call of Duty Zombies. So that's another very RNG based step for the Zetsubo Easter egg if you need to get the AA Bullet or do one of the challenges. So that's why it came in at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be the robots on Origins. Now Thor, Freya, and Odin, which are the 3 robots that are on Origins, they come in a 3-minute cycle. So every 3 minutes there's going to be a robot that goes by. Whether it's all 3 robots, the spawn robot, the middle robot, or the church robot, there are various different combinations, and it's completely a random number generator or RNG based. Now the really big problem about this is that you need to acquire all 3 of the wind staff parts in order to build the wind staff, obviously. Not only that, but there's also a step if you're playing solo where you need to press a button on Odin, which is the middle robot, and then throw a G strike onto a cement area to then release Maxis and get all of the panzers to spawn in. Now that is another step for the Easter egg, which is very, very frustrating, and the robots just make for a very frustrating game. If you're not able to build the wind staff early enough, then you have to end up waiting 3 minutes for each cycle until you finally get the robot that you need. So that can be very, very annoying. And there are some crazy RNG if you're doing like a speed run of the Easter egg, for example, that you need to get in order to do it well and do it fast. So I would say that the Origins are a huge, or the Origins robots are a huge issue when you're doing the Easter egg, and it's so RNG based and random that you never really know what you're gonna get. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the Excavators on Moon. Now on Moon, when you're doing the Easter egg, there are a few steps that you need, and one of them is you need Excavator Pi to dig in Tunnel 6. Now the reason you need this is once it digs in Tunnel 6, a Moon egg is going to be released, and you have to get this over to the MPD. Now the biggest issue with this is chances are you have a 1 in 3 shot of getting it, and that can be very, very frustrating. For example, you can have the excavator dig the biodome and then tunnel 11 and then finally get it on tunnel 6, and it might only happen on like round 25. So it can be very, very frustrating because you have a 1 in 3 chance every single time you play. So there can be a 1 in 3 chance and still you will not get tunnel 6 until the next game. So you could get tunnel 11, then tunnel 11 again, then tunnel 11 again, and you still have the probability of not getting tunnel 6. That's how bad it can be. So having Excavator Pi is super ridiculously RNG based. It's completely left up to a random number generator, and that's why it's really, really frustrating on Moon. And finally, coming in at the number 1 spot for the most RNG based thing in Call of Duty Zombies is going to be hitting the box for certain weapons. Now, for example, on Ascension, you need to get 2 ray guns, a thunder gun, Gersh devices, and Matryoshka dolls, which are all things you can only get from the box. On Call of the Dead, you need the VR11, also again only required from the box, along with all of these other things that you need. On Shangri-La, you need the 3179 JGB 215 from the box, or the baby gun. On Moon, you need the wave gun, you need Gersh devices as well, you need QEDs. Moon is very, very frustrating for this. On Buried, you need the paralyzer, and also in Revelations, you need the Apothecary Servant and Little Arnie's. These are only things that you can get from the box and make it super, super frustrating when you're playing zombies, and that is the most frustrating thing. I like maps like Die Rise or even Zetsubo for the fact that you can just build the wonder weapon, and that makes it so much better because when you hit a box, you have a really low chance of getting a good weapon. For example, on Ascension, I think is by far the worst box RNG that you need, because you need to get 2 ray guns, which is a really low probability. Now the thunder gun is probably not the lowest, but then you need Gersh devices as well as Matryoshka dolls, so it's just all over the place with RNG. You basically have like a 1 in 30 chance of getting what you want because there's so many weapons in the box, and that can be extremely frustrating. So anyways guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. The top 5 RNG based things in Call of Duty Zombies. They're the most annoying things ever, and they're so tedious and so frustrating that you have to deal with this in Zombies because it's random number generated things, and yeah, it's so frustrating. So anyways guys, if you think I missed out on anything, let me know down in the comment section below. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.